Sadly, there are still many fraud victims that are falling prey to scammers who are creating fake investments. A lot of these investments have to do with crypto or Bitcoin or other digital currency. And the way that they present these is that you will make very large returns on your investment. And they normally start out by asking for very small sums of money, small investments, 500, 1,000, 2,000. And what they'll do is they'll send you a statement showing that your money doubled, maybe in a month, month and a half. And then they start asking for more. And they usually give you very good sounding reasons why you should send more. For example, if you put in 1,000 and it doubled to 2,200, they might say, look, if your account has 5,000 in it, your money will then triple. So you put in another few thousand, and then it triples to 15. And they say, look, we have a special program. If you have 50,000 in your account, we have a special investor bonus for that. And they'll keep escalating until they have taken all the money from your account. Sometimes they even get you to borrow money on your home equity line or from relatives to put money into these investments. And then sadly, when you start to withdraw money or ask for redemptions, all of a sudden there's fees, there's taxes, there's audits, things you have to pay money to get the money out. And by the time you're done, you may have put in hundreds of thousands. That's what this family discovered in Atlanta, where they had put in $800,000. And you notice in this headline, it mentions WhatsApp. Many of these scammers use WhatsApp and Telegram for communications. And you might think, well, why do they do that instead of text message, email, and other communications? Well, the reason why is WhatsApp and Telegram are encrypted channels, meaning that the app. You will be back in your video in just a few seconds. In the meantime, remember that actualhuman.com offers you live one-on-one private video consultation with an expert in this exact subject. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions. We want to give you expert advisement of your options and tell you what we know about your particular situation. Now back to your video. Apps themselves, the moderators, can't see what the communications are. If you are communicating through email or even text message or through Instagram or Facebook, the moderators can see the words in your messages, and they have algorithms and they have filters that will look for certain keywords that will identify a scam, identify a fraud. If they use WhatsApp or Telegram as a scammer, all the communications are now obscured, so nobody can see all that communication. Now, after the fact, you may be able to do an investigation and in hindsight subpoena the records and find out what was said, but nobody's monitoring it in real time, which is why these scammers get away with it. Also remember, they have on staff very high-level psychiatrists and psychologists that know exactly how to word the messages, how to structure their communications with you to convince you to send money. It's almost like a Jedi mind trick. So be aware that no matter how smart, sophisticated you are, you may be a victim or susceptible to losing money on these scams. So if you have been scammed out of money, you want to make sure you take the right actions. Our website will give you some instructions of what to do. There are also options for trying to maybe do asset recovery, but there's limitations on that. Keep in mind that these scams are still out there. They've been going on for many years, and the artificial intelligence technology is enabling these scammers to do more. There also might be some options for recovery from third parties. If your bank allowed this to happen, or an accountant or an advertising agency, you may have some recovery options through third-party liability. If you found this video helpful, be sure to click on other videos on our channel to see if there's further information that could give you more insight into resolving your particular situation.